Hello. I'm just trying to get set up real quick. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna be painting and maybe drawing. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. Did you guys see the last live stream that I did, or is this your first one? Where can I put this? Okay, welcome, Jim and Gut Jams. Will you be doing any painting or drawing along with me, or are you just here for the stories that I have to tell? Because I have a few in mind actually this time. I need scissors or something. Oh, thank you. They're Bantu knots. I got the idea from I got it off Pinterest to do like the braids and stuff, but these are like African hairstyles. I can't get this open. Hold on just a second. All right. Hello. How long have I been painting? I don't know. I don't actually paint. It's just something for fun. I don't think I'm very good at painting. I'm better at like sketching and charcoal. But I went to art school for a little bit and learned like techniques and stuff there. I'm not good at painting at all. So I don't know how this will turn out, but we'll see. That's why I'm just using this small little canvas thing. What should I draw or paint? I usually just stick to portraits, just doing faces or something like that. I hope you can't hear my parents in the background because they're kind of loud. What am I gonna do? I have like no space on this little table to put anything. It's not gonna work. Okay, I think I have a general idea of what I'm gonna do. Let's see. And there goes my dog. This is hard. I should have come up with a plan of something to draw first. Okay, so before I get started, I guess I'll just tell a story. What's my dog's name? The one that you probably just heard barking is named Kimchi, after the character from Chowder. It was a cartoon that played back in the day. Like, oh, maybe like 10 years ago. And then I have another dog named Coco. But they both bark a lot, especially now since the weather's getting nice and people are walking all the time, so they like to bark at everyone that walks by. Anyway, okay, a little story time. So I was a quiet kid, I guess, and I had like 2 or 3 good friends that I would talk to in school, but we usually didn't have any classes together, so we would like get together after school and hang out, get into trouble and whatnot. Because I was like the quiet kid, I had like, I guess like all quiet kids probably have like some wild side that most people don't know about. And so I always wanted to go TPing because I heard everyone talking about this thing and it sounded like fun, sneaking out in the middle of the night and throwing toilet paper in some person's trees. And so for my 8th grade graduation, me and my 2 friends met up and had a sleepover at my friend's house. And our plan was to wait till like 3 in the morning. She had a window that went off onto the roof, so we climbed through the window to get onto the roof, and grabbed a whole bunch of toilet paper and jumped off the roof. And then just started running to a random house. Like, we didn't like plan to do it to anyone that we knew, so we just chose a random house and started toilet papering. And I think we moved on to a different house because that one was too difficult, like the trees were too high or something. And so we went further away from my friend's house and found another house to start TPing. It was really dark. I think there was like one street light. And so we're toilet papering this person's yard, and all of a sudden, like, I turn and look down the street, and I swear I see this guy standing under the light, like something out of like a horror movie or something. And I started freaking out, and I was like, let's just go. I feel really uncomfortable and scary. Has someone told you that you kind of look like Doja Cat? No, but thanks. Actually, I kind of thought that I saw this one picture of her and I was like, oh, she kind of looks like she could be my sister. Yeah, but anyway, back to the story. So I saw the guy standing there. I started freaking out and telling my friends I felt like uncomfortable, and they looked and no one was there. And then all of a sudden the lights in the neighborhood started turning on. I guess they were like motion activated. And so we got nervous and finally just decided to head back to my friend's house. And as we were heading back, a car starts driving really slow. And like they're looking out the window in everyone's yard. And so we hide behind a tree. And I'm 5'6". My friend whose house we're staying at was like, she's like 5'2". I don't know, she's short. And then the other girl, our other friend, she's really tall. So there was 3 of us trying to stand behind this one little tree and hide from this car, which we found out to be the neighborhood watch. They were, because we have a curfew in the neighborhood, so we weren't supposed to be out late anyway. And they ended up parking and getting out of their car and like walking around. And so we're trying to dodge them in all the shadows. It was like the scariest time of my life. And mind you, we're like blocks away from my friend's house at this point. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to get back to her house without being caught, because this person is like literally in between us and her house. So they get back in their car and start driving toward my friend's house. And so we just kind of like stay behind them, keeping ourselves hidden behind trees and in the shadows. And then once we think we're in the clear, like they turn and we don't see them anymore, we start just walking back normally on the sidewalk. And all out of nowhere, they come up from behind us. Like, we see the headlights coming from behind us. And so we hide behind another tree. They get out right across the street from us and start walking in the person's driveway and like looking and like literally searching for us. And we didn't know what to do. We were so scared. But they got back in their car, and as soon as they did, and as soon as they rounded the corner, we just took off sprinting the rest of the way back to my friend's house. And I'm asthmatic, so that wasn't fun. But once we got back inside and calmed down, everyone was just like, wow, that was like crazy. They just wanted to go to bed, but I was like, no, let's go back and do it again, because I'm an adrenaline junkie. But yeah, that's my little story. My 8th grade graduation story. Oh yeah, painting. I don't know what colors I'm gonna do this. What other stories do I have? What have you guys been doing in quarantine? I just rewatched Parasite before starting this live stream. That's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's on Hulu now. I've been studying because I'm so tired of just being on Instagram all the time or flipping through social media, YouTube, watching a whole bunch of videos, post art videos. Probably not. I feel like I'm not very good, so I don't want to. Exercising? Orthodol Chronicles. What's that on? Is that on Netflix or something? Or is it on TV? Excuse me. I should be exercising. I did yoga yesterday. I should have done it today as well. What I really want to do, since I live in the Chicago area, I really want to just like take my car and drive downtown at night, like blast some music, drive downtown, see the lights, see the city. Like I don't even have to get out of my car and do anything. I just want to go downtown and play music. I think that'd be fun. I wish I had someone I could do it with, but social distancing and all kind of sucks. Are you into spirituality? Yes. Not religious spirituality though. I like researching, dabbling. Maybe it's on Netflix, but it's a Korean series. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look into that. Beach town. Oh, but can you go to the beach or is it closed? I wish I lived by the beach. I'm from San Francisco originally, so that's kind of like the climate and area that I was used to, and now that I'm in Chicago, it's so different. They're closed. Oh, that really sucks. To be that close to the beach and not be able to go to it, especially during this time, like when you really want to go outside. I should move back to a beach area. I keep getting distracted and not painting, but that's mainly because I'm procrastinating. Don't know what to do. Okay, I think I have an idea. It's empty. Since you're into Korean shows, I just started watching Itaewon Class as well because I heard people saying that it was really good, and it is. It's very good. What do I like studying? Are you referring to like the spirituality thing? Yeah, okay. I used to study like Buddhism, Hinduism. I grew up in a Christian household, so looking into that as well. Ancient mysticism, like Egypt, Native American spirituality, stuff like that. There's a YouTuber called Dakota Wint. I think his channel is Dakota of Earth now, but I watch a lot of his videos. All right, finally getting started on this. Should have laid something down so I don't get this table messed up, but oh well. One class is on my list. Finish Goblin. Oh, I saw Goblin when it came out. That was a good one. I might have to rewatch that. What do I want to accomplish in 2020? This is something I like should know. I have some things that I'm working on that I just want to finish, some projects. So if I can do that, that would be cool. I'd like to learn more languages, I guess. Just get better. Now that we have all the time in the world, I guess I can do these things like learning languages. I wish I had an easel. What are some of your 2020 goals? And have they changed now that coronavirus is going on? That looks good. I usually do reds and blues. Red, blue, and white, but I'm trying to think if I should do something different. Okay. No, that's a bad idea. I'm good. How are you doing? Atlanta. That's a place I'm trying to go. My friend and I have birthdays around the same time, 2 days apart, and we were supposed to go to Atlanta, but I was in the process of moving and all that. Let's see. Do the mouth first. Do you have any artwork that I can show? Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Let me get that. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me show you. This one was a painting I did last year. I like the use of blue and red together because it makes my eyes feel weird. Like it looks like a optical illusion, kinda. So all the art that I'm going to show you are like school projects that I did. Like in-class school projects. This one was a charcoal piece that we had to do, just like they had a live like objects that we just had to copy pretty much during my drawing class. I don't think any of these are all that good, but doesn't matter, I guess. This one I did like a couple months ago. My wine glass. It could use some work, but it takes me so long to do these that I just kind of give up in the end. Not really give up, but, well, yeah, settle for how it turns out. Let's see. These papers are so big. another one. All of these are charcoal too. This was a tree, a piece of a tree, but it looked like a heart. So that's why I chose that one to draw. Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't think it's bad, I just don't think it's great. Ugh. And one of my older sisters is actually an artist. She went to school for visual communications, but she's really good at painting and all that. Oh, this assignment was one where we couldn't pick up our charcoal, so we had to, everything's connected pretty much, so it looked kind of abstract. I like working with charcoal because I feel like it's the easiest and most forgiving medium. I think this is my favorite one that I did, not the whole thing, just like the shoe turned out really good. But this was another collection of just random pieces that we had to draw. Like there's a mannequin, a bottle, a shoe on a table. Still learning how to shade right. Yeah, shading can be difficult, but I would say like just start observing the world around you and compare like the shadows and the light. Yeah, just have to be a good observer. I don't know what this is. I probably didn't finish that one by the time class was over. Oh, we had a nude model. That was the most frustrating thing ever because we weren't just like doing a drawing session where we just drew this model the whole time. But we were given like a challenge where we had to do a whole portrait in like 5 minutes or less. No, I think that was the longest one. I think we had like 30 seconds to get like a basic outline done. I don't think anyone was happy with the way that theirs came out that day. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna show for now. My hands are covered in charcoal. Get something to wipe off my hand. Oh, hey, you're back. Art videos, I feel like. My day's been good. I woke up late, as usual. My dad went and picked up breakfast. So I had a good breakfast today instead of just eating cereal for the 100th time. And then I watched Parasite, and now I'm doing this. Yeah, but I think it's like a nice day out. I should have gone outside, but now it's gonna rain. We've had kind of crappy weather here. I'll think about making art videos. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. It takes me forever just to draw something well. 30. Oh, Boston Market. Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, I've been craving like takeout food all the time because I'm so tired of eating the same like 3 meals every single day. All right, let's see. This painting's probably not going to turn out well, but it's all right. I already messed up. Oh, I love Chipotle. What am I painting? I'm just doing like a portrait thing. Like this is, I just showed this a minute ago, but I like doing faces and I like blue and red, the contrast. So something like that, I guess. But I've already ruined it, so I don't know what to do. I literally just did one stroke and ruined it. Is there a place I would love to travel to? Yeah, I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Paris. Yeah, here's the ruined picture. I even traced it before, and I don't know what happened. I'm not thinking straight. So we'll just, I guess, wing it. See what unfolds. I have no idea what to do now. I'm just gonna pause on the painting. Let me see. Oh, I just finished Tiger King. Has anyone else seen that? That was an interesting show. But what's funny is that I was talking to my sister yesterday and she said, of course, like, oh, Tiger King is about this guy in Oklahoma. He's kind of hillbilly-ish, redneck, more, I guess. And he had this little zoo on his property where he had like lions, tigers, bears, I think alligators. I'm not sure what else, but it's kind of about him. I don't want to like give any, I mean, it's about him. That's what I'll say. But it's wild because like I said, I was talking to my sister yesterday and she said, of course, that we have like some connection to this documentary. It takes place in Oklahoma, in the county that my mom was born and raised in. And there's actually someone on the show who shows up on there who my older sister, went to school with. So it was funny. But that whole show, every episode, it gets like crazier and crazier. The Walking Dead or SpongeBob. Yeah, it's a documentary. it's not like, there's no actual like plot. It's just about this guy and his zoo, and he's in jail now. So it's kind of like talking about that whole story and some beef he had with other people. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth the watch. It's only 7 episodes, and then tomorrow they're coming out with an after episode. It's on Netflix. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Let me see. Speaking of Oklahoma and pandemics, I have another story. So this happened, actually I don't know when it happened, maybe 2012 or 2013. So every year my family goes to, am I into anime? Yeah, I am. We go to my grandparents' house in Oklahoma, and they have 10 acres of land and a house, a little house on that land, and they allowed my aunt to build her house on their land, so they're neighbors on my grandparents' land. And so we all meet up there, and there's like over 20 of us that go there for Christmas, and we all just stay in either my grandparents' house or in my aunt's house. And this one year, my younger cousins, they're like kids, they were in elementary school, they came and brought some kind of virus with them. And at first it just stayed, they were staying in my aunt's house, so at first it just stayed over there, but everyone who was healthy kept mingling together, and eventually that virus spread throughout all of us. I didn't get it, my mom got it. I think my mom was the only one who got it that year. But then the next year, the exact same thing happened, and I think everyone but 2 people got it out of 28 of us. And it's just crazy because it was like a 24-hour stomach flu or something like that. Although for me it lasted, I feel like, a little bit longer. And yeah, so it started with the kids over at my aunt's house, and then their parents got it, and then my aunt got it over there, and then it came over to my grandparents' house, and my grandpa got it. I got it, my sister got it, my mom got it. I don't think my dad got it, but it was the worst thing. My sister started feeling bad on our way home from getting food in the city. And then that night I woke up, and I have like a fear of throwing up pretty much, and so I'll just lay in bed and deny that I'm going to be sick until it's like coming out my mouth pretty much, which I know I shouldn't do, but I don't know. So that's pretty much what I did, and I ended up spewing all over the room. And my poor grandparents, they have carpet, and it was ruined. It got on the walls. I ran to the bathroom spewing on the way. And when I got into the bathroom, it was just my new nightgown that my grandma just gave me for Christmas was covered in vomit. And my poor grandparents, oh my god, my grandpa was probably around 89 at that time. Oh, tomorrow's his birthday. He's turning 83, or 93, what am I saying? And my grandma was just a few years younger than him, but I guess they heard the commotion, and they got out of bed at, who knows what hour this was, like 2 a.m. And they come in and see me just standing there covered in vomit. And my eyes are like watering, and they get down on their hands and knees and start scrubbing it, and oh my god, I feel so bad. But yeah, that was the Christmas pandemic of 2013 or whenever that was. And we didn't go back for Christmas the next year because we were also paranoid that this was going to happen every year, but it was fine after that. We've been back and had no issues, but that's mainly because the kids have grown up and don't have all the germs that they used to. Sounds like a zombie. Yeah. I mean, if it was a zombie virus outbreak, that would have been bad because everyone would have got it in that house. Yeah, that was terrifying because you can like see it spreading through everyone before it hits you, which is kind of like what's going on now on a larger scale, which is also scary. What are my thoughts on sleep paralysis? Sleep paralysis is wild. From the research that I've done, it seems that sleep paralysis is a natural thing that happens to everyone except, okay, so it's a natural mechanism that keeps you from acting out your dreams, but a small percentage of people, oh, hey, a small percentage of people actually wake up and remain in sleep paralysis. And so that causes I guess their mind is still kind of dreaming. Their body is paralyzed. I don't know if their mind is actually dreaming. I think they're like in and out of consciousness. Because they say that they're awake and they can see everything, but sometimes there's like something scary there. It's never happened to me, but I find it really interesting. Yeah. No, I haven't experienced it. I think the closest thing I've had to experiencing it is I have pretty big eyes, I guess, and they don't always close while I'm asleep. And so when I'm in like not even a light sleep, but like REM, I don't know. But like if I fall asleep in the car, my eyes are usually open while I'm asleep, and so I'll see everything, but consciously it's like I'm dreaming. And so like the closest thing that I've had to sleep paralysis is my little dog sleeps with me, and my eyes were open right before I woke up. My eyes opened, but and I couldn't move, and I don't think that I was paralyzed. Like I didn't try to move, but the way my dog's face looked, it was distorted, and it was like the scariest thing I've ever seen. It was terrifying. And my heart started racing, and I didn't try to move. Like I didn't feel like I couldn't move, but I just didn't try to move. And that lasted maybe like 5 seconds, but it felt like a long time. And then I snapped out of it and actually woke up and realized that it was my dog's ear was in a weird position that made it look like her mouth was like crazy. I don't know. It was weird, and I don't want to experience it again. Yeah, it is wild. I mean, like the things that can happen just like from our brain is pretty crazy. It's all pretty crazy. I mean, the fact that our whole reality is experienced in our brain is pretty wild. I heard it's when your body falls asleep before your brain. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think it happens a lot too. I've heard more people say that it happens when they're taking a nap, like if it's not part of their normal like deep sleep, or if they're on an airplane. I've heard of that happening. That would be scary, like having sleep paralysis on an airplane. That's terrifying. I'm already scared of flying, so I wouldn't want sleep paralysis as well. Yeah. Should I get back to this painting? I could draw a sleep paralysis demon. Stay up for over a day or two. Oh yeah, laying on your back is usually when it happens. I don't think people usually have it when they're laying on their side. That's crazy. You stay up that long? A day or two? The longest I've ever stayed up was 24 hours, and I was so loopy by the time I was ready to hit the like 24, 25 hour mark. Yeah. Actually, that day, I wish I could tell that story, but I don't really remember everything, but I know that was a wild day. 13 hours a night. Oh my gosh. I don't know how people can work that long. I mean, like, if it's something that you're passionate about, I can see that, but nah. Have you ever experienced a dream where you're just falling the sky? Yes. Okay. And the thing is, a lot of people, when they hit the ground, they wake up, or they wake up before they hit the ground. Not me. I always hit the ground, and then it's like the falling sensation is the worst part, and you're falling so fast, and you feel it in your stomach, and then I hit the ground like no big deal. Like, it was just like I just jumped or something. It's such a light little tap, and then I just continue on with my dream. That's a problem that I have. Like, I don't have any control over my dreams. I've been lucid like once, and as soon as I've realized that I was lucid, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a dream. I like said it out loud to the people that were in my dream, and they just looked at me, and then we continued on with the dream, and I forgot that it was a dream after that. Yeah, it feels real. The worst falling thing is when you're not even dreaming. It's just like you're just falling asleep, and it feels like you're falling, and then you get that jolt. That's the worst. Who are your favorite artists? You like? Oh, I love Post Malone. Oh my god. Actually, I have some connection with him, but yeah, Post Malone. I love him. I've been listening to The Weeknd a lot. I can't say that I really, I don't know. Yeah, I was playing his latest album like so much. I love Post Malone. What song I really like of his is Stay, because it's so different from like what you hear of his on the radio. But I really like that song just overall. Saint-Tropez, I love that one. That whole album is so good. Let me see. What is lucid dreaming? Lucid dreaming is just when you're in a dream and you realize that it's a dream. And once you realize it, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can manifest whatever you want, change the dream in any way. And there's like practice. You can like teach yourself to lucid dream. I haven't. I want to, but I haven't. My sister, I think, lucid dreams. Like I said, I've only lucid dreamt once. And as soon as I realized I was lucid, it ended just like that, and I continued on with the dream in a unconscious way again. Over now. Oh yeah. Driving during a, yeah. Who else have I been listening to? I don't know. It's hard for me to say when I like an artist, because I don't necessarily like the person's, if I like an artist, I don't necessarily like all of their music. So it just depends, I guess. Selena Gomez, really? Juice WRLD, not really. He actually went to my neighboring high school, so I have mutual friends, actually. Well, I don't, my sister does. Yeah, a tragedy, what happened to him. I'm sure Selena Gomez's songs, studio recordings are probably okay, but that live stuff just doesn't do it for me. Yeah. You like Justin Bieber? I mean, Justin Bieber, he's talented. My friend that I was talking about earlier, who I went TPing with, she actually was a huge Justin Bieber fan in middle school, and she went and met him backstage at Oprah, I think. So she has a picture of him, went back when he had his bowl cut, little swoosh hair. But I never was a big fan of him. I just thought he was good looking, and that's kind of it. And even then I wasn't like obsessed with him. He'd be wildin'. Yeah, he would, oh my gosh, that one phase he had when he was a teenager, like a later teenager, 17. He was crazy. But now he seemed to have mellowed out, and I mean, just think of like the things that he has gone through. I'm sure there's so much that we don't even know. So I have respect for him. Yeah, Post Malone's great. No, I don't attend college. Not currently enrolled. I'm really disappointed that I'm not painting and that I've ruined it. Whatever. Let me see. I'm trying to think if I have any other stories I can tell. No. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I've only had breakfast today, so I'm kind of hungry. All right, well, thank you for stopping by, and I'll probably do another live stream next Saturday, but I'll announce it on my community tab. So take care. How do I keep my ends healthy? I don't know, because I feel like they're not that healthy. I mean, I just do a regular moisturizing hydration routine when I wash my hair, and then protective styles when I'm sleeping. I sleep with a silk pillowcase. Yeah. Hold up. Okay, let me see. So what are you guys doing? What do people do when they watch live streams? Do they just watch it and not like do anything else? I don't watch live streams. How can I make this more entertaining? Also, what recommendations do you have for like video ideas? I have a couple in the works, but I'd like to hear what you guys have in mind and want to see. What essential oils do I put in my hair? I don't put any in my hair, but I think I've heard of lavender and peppermint oil being used to stimulate hair growth. Actually, hold on. Because I did some research on it, and I have my notebook on it. Let me see if I wrote that down. No, dang it. Oh, I was researching essential oils for skincare. So I don't know about hair, but I'm pretty sure I read that lavender oil or peppermint oil works. But instead of essential oils, maybe try, what's it called? Castor oil. Yeah, there we go. Because that's supposed to help your hair grow. You can use it on eyebrows, facial hair, hair on your head, and that should help. And it keeps it moisture locked in as well. I just started using a blend of oils on my scalp and massaging it through my hair after applying a leave-in conditioner. Oh, excuse me. Would I ever do vlogs in the future? Yeah, I think so. I actually have a second channel where I was doing vlogs, and then I just decided to start a whole new channel. So maybe I'll pick back up doing that, but I don't know what I would vlog about. Because I personally find vlogs quite boring if they're just staying at home and showing like them cleaning or making food. I like to see people like go out, but maybe I could do something. I'm planning on doing a what I eat in a day video since so many people have been requesting that. So I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. But I have a video coming out. I'm probably gonna post it Monday. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something with this painting. I'm not just gonna give up. Even if it turns out bad, I'm gonna do something. Oh my gosh, I almost just spilled paint everywhere. What books do I read? I just finished reading 2 books. The Wisdom of Insecurity by Alan Watts. It's a philosophy book. And The Betty Davis Club. That's a fiction book, but it takes place in modern day. And that one, I really like that one because it's like a road trip story. And They start off in Malibu and end up in New York, but they made a stop in Chicago, so I really liked that part because they went to a museum that I've been to a few times, and it's kind of cool to see it talked about in a book, in a fiction story. This is bad. This painting's just not gonna work. I had no clear, like, vision of what I wanted to do. Psychology books? Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, actually I don't think I have any psychology books right now. I have a few philosophy books, but not psychology. Do you have any book recommendations? Like, what are you reading right now? This is the worst painting I've ever done. Although that's not saying much. I've officially decided to give up. That's that. Always look at references for my art. Yeah, normally I draw from real life. Not so much for painting. I try to just like come up with something random. But yeah. Visual intelligence. Oh, that sounds interesting. I just ordered a book off Amazon about 3 weeks ago, and I think it's gonna get here next week. It was gonna take a month for it to get here, but if you've heard, I don't know if you've heard of Junji Ito. He's a manga artist, and so a horror manga artist. So I just ordered one of those collections. But I started on another book called hold on, let me see what it's called. Oh, Allie and B. And I've only read one chapter so far, but I think it's also a road trip story. I'm not sure actually, but I know it starts off in California as well. So yeah, that one should be interesting. Hopefully I can finish that before my Junji Ito book comes. No, don't give up. I think it's past the point of recovery, so I'm gonna give up on this one. Maybe I should just start something else. I could start a sketch. Maybe? Let's see. Or I'll just do like a simple painting in my sketchbook. My younger sister has a greyhound, so I just found this drawing I did one day of her dog. Greyhounds are like aliens. They look so weird. But I find inspiration in drawing greyhounds because they're so bizarre looking. Hello, hello. Check which one out? Which book? Is that the Junji Ito book or? Sorry, I don't know. Can I twerk? What kind of a question is that? I don't think, it's not hard to twerk, it's just do you have anything to twerk with is the question. All right, what can I draw? Oh, I'll do a little challenge for myself. I'm gonna try to draw a portrait without looking down at the paper. That's what I'm gonna do. Portrait of myself. Oh, crap. This is hard. This was something that I had to do in art school. I'm just gonna try to do it quickly, do a quick outline. You're afraid to use colors on your artwork? Yeah, I actually saw my... Dang it, I picked up my pencil. Let me try again on another page. Yeah, because I usually just stick to sketching with a pencil or doing charcoal. So using like colored pencils, I don't feel like I'm good at it. Oh, this is hard. Oh gosh. This is gonna be so bad. Oh my gosh. I'm lost on the paper. Oh, I can't remember if I did that side already. Oh. So this is me. This is my self-portrait. Looks just like me. But actually, I feel like I could do something with this. Okay, I'll try to do my features now. Noses are like the hardest thing in the world for me. I'm trying really hard. Oh my god. I lost my place. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's like better than I thought. That's me. Oh, that's great. Noses and lips. Yeah. I mean, once you learn shading though, I feel like you outlining a nose and it's just like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you learn shading, I feel like it's easier instead of just outlining an actual nose. No, right? This is how I should draw all the time, by not looking at the paper. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, let's try to finish. Oh, keep looking down, hold on. Well, at least I did something today. This makes me feel better about my terrible painting. Let's add some detail. Oh, why do I keep looking down? Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, really? I hope that's a good thing. I hope I'm entertaining enough. Trying to like shade without looking, which is stupid, but. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I think that's pretty good. I have a chill vibe. Thank you. Oh, actually I'm gonna do another one like here. So it's kind of like a mirror, just of the exact same thing, kinda. Oh, I went off the paper. Oh no. Oh, this one's so much worse. Okay, I'm gonna finish it before I show you this time. Oh no. I'm actually like surprised at how like, I don't want to say well, but like how okay the other one turned out. But I can tell this one's gonna be so much worse. I'm gonna try to add a little bit more detail. Okay. This is Okay, so here's the first one for reference. Not too bad, right? For not looking at the paper. Here's the other one. Oh! Okay, so the eyes, the eyebrows, and then the nose is just kind of floating off here, the mouth, and the rest of my body is right there as well. So yeah. That's that. That's hilarious. It's actually kind of fun. I think I'm just gonna do this. You can legit be Doja Cat's twin. Did a prank video. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I feel like, no, but okay, so all of my sisters, we share the same dad, and there's 3 different moms between us. So we all look really similar, and whenever we see another mixed person out on the street who looks somewhat like us, we're like, are there more of us out there? So that's kind of like how I feel when I see other people. Add some color. Oh yeah, add color. I don't think I have any colored pencils. I could paint it. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me take a picture of this first. Oh my god. Starting to get hungry. What colors should I use? See, this is the problem. I'm with color. I don't know what to do. You know what? Since I took a picture of it, I'm gonna digitally add color so I can like play around with it more freely. Where's my pen? Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna digitally paint over my sketch. I really feel like I have a lot of stories I could tell, but there are some things I don't want people close to me to hear. My parents, my family, I guess. I don't think they're gonna watch this, but just to be safe, I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, okay, I thought of a story. I actually posted a video about this. On my other channel, yeah. But 2 years ago, it was February, and I was in school in Indianapolis, and I had a really terrible week, and I was supposed to go to like a business club meeting, and it was on a Friday, and I really didn't want to go, just because I had such a bad week. I wanted to go to Chicago. And turns out that a YouTuber, Edward Avila, was going to be in Chicago, and I had been watching him, and I was a fan of his. And so I was like, okay, spontaneously, let me just drive up to Chicago with my friend, and we'll go to this thing that he is appearing at. My other channel is Marley's Small World. I have it linked with my channel that I'm on. So if you just go to the channels, what's that tab called? Is it channels? More channels? Related channels? So I don't know. Marley's Small World is what it is. I haven't posted on there in a long time. So anyway, I was like, I've had a bad week. Let me just go to Chicago. I had just had my birthday, and my birthday was terrible because it was the first day back to school. It was on a Monday. It was the first day back from winter break, and I was alone in Indianapolis. I didn't have friends. I didn't have family. I was by myself. I had school early in the morning, and then for the rest of the day, I just sat in bed. I think I ate ramen and watched Netflix, and that was my birthday. So not a great start to the school year. So jumping back to this Friday, I drive up to Chicago, I grab my friend, and we go to see Edward Avila at this club downtown, and it turned out to be an LGBTQ plus club. I don't know if that's how it's advertised though, but it had drag queens. And this is my first club experience ever, so it really set the bar high. I think it was in a tiny venue, but it was fun even though it was packed with people. And I got to meet Edward, and I just like, it was a terrible week. I felt ugly, I felt tired, I just wanted to enjoy my night. And he ended up like being really nice and taking many photos with me. And actually a drag queen from RuPaul season 11 was there. So this was before they were even on RuPaul, but yeah. So I got to meet her as well and take lots of pictures. Oh, I have pictures actually, I can just show you from that night. But if you just watch that video that I posted, it's all in there. But I'd rather just tell you about it now, I guess. What year was that? 2018. Oh, okay, found it. What? Where are all the pictures? Oh, okay. So here's a picture of me and Edward. We ended up doing more because the lighting was so bad. And here's me in Soju. So she was on, I think season 11 of Drag Race. But yeah, that was fun. Lots of loud music, dancing, beautiful people. I got hit on by a girl who was mixed and very small. The bathroom, there was, I think, one bathroom, very small, shared bathroom. It's kind of gross, but made for a vibe. I drank a decent amount, so I felt pretty good. My poor friend was wearing heels and she wanted to just go home after a few hours. So luckily I got to stay for a decent amount of time before heading back. And I had to sober up, of course, before driving. But yeah. Okay, let me try to draw. All right, I'm gonna focus on this one, I think. Just add color to that. For those of you just coming in, I challenged myself by drawing a self-portrait while not looking at the paper. So that was the first one, and then I tried it again, and this was the second one, which turned out very bad. So now I'm just gonna color in this other one. Oops. There goes my dog. Okay, I'm gonna start by outlining. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Listen to Tierra Whack. I do, I love Tierra Whack. Hungry Hippo is a good song. Do I consider myself an extrovert or introvert? Introvert, definitely. Actually, it's kind of complicated because I feel like, okay, so introvert and extrovert is like, do you get your energy from being around people or from being by yourself? And I can be in my house like this in quarantine and be completely fine. And I can also go out with friends and get energy that way. But like, I'm not a big talker. I like to listen. So people think I'm shy, I guess, but I'm just an observer rather than a performer or talker. And yeah, so I don't know. I guess I would call myself an introvert, but I'm okay in either situation. If I'm around a bunch of strangers, though, I wouldn't want to be out in that sense. I don't think I would be having a fun time. Yeah. Amnivert. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Keisha. Huh. Thanks for joining me. So, I don't know if you just saw, but I tried to draw myself without looking, and there was that one, and then that one. So I just took a picture of it, and I'm going to try to add color on my iPad while trying to think of some more stories. I feel like you're an amnivert because you... Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care to label myself, I guess. I just kind of adapt to whatever situation for the most part. Oh, crap. I think I'm going to wrap this live up in just a minute. I'm gonna do another one, I guess, next Saturday. So if you have any like ideas of what I could do. Someone said doing like yoga or something, but I don't know. If I have to be active, I can be, I guess. And I guess like filming it is a good excuse to be active. Have you dealt with social anxiety before? Oh, face painting? Actually, that's a good idea. I could do like a weird makeup thing. I don't have any face paint, but actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, when I was younger, actually, I was diagnosed with social anxiety. And that's something that I've helped. I mean, I've got help for it, and I think I'm pretty much over the social anxiety. I think I have it under control for the most part. 7 deadly sins in makeup. That's an interesting concept. What could I do? My dad was looking at ventriloquist dummies today, and I thought of doing something like that. There's some with weird expressions, just like weird faces in general, but I don't know, I want to do something cooler. Like Avatar, the blue people, that'd be kind of cool. Don't think I'm that talented though. This was the best live. Oh, thank you. That makes me feel good. I always get, okay, this is my second live. I always get nervous before doing it because like I announce it the week before that like I'm gonna do a live and I'm like excited about it for the moment, and then once the day comes I'm like, I have nothing to talk about. I'm scared I'm just gonna end up sitting here looking stupid. But I think this one went better than the last one. what is the time in my country. There's a few different time zones here, but the one that I'm in, it is, what time is it? 6:30 p.m. Yeah. Going back to, oh no, okay, I answered that. Handstand. What time is it in your country? I had some people in my last live where they were in, oh, where were they? I was streaming at like 8 p.m. my time, and it was 3 a.m. their time. So it's always interesting how we can all just like communicate regardless of the time that we're in. Suggest a facial wash. The brand Andalou Naturals is really good. They have different lines for specific needs. Andalou is spelled A-N-D-L-O-U, Naturals. They have one for anti-aging, brightening, sensitive skin, and acne-prone skin. And I've used the brightening and the sensitive skin one, those two lines. They have the face wash, they have toners, moisturizers, serums, face masks, everything. So I highly recommend that. You can get it at any like health food store. You can get it on Amazon. I don't think I've seen it at Target, but like health food stores, pretty much Whole Foods. 1:35 a.m. in your country? What country are you in? Thank you. Oh, I haven't tried that brand. I've seen it like on social media a lot, but I haven't tried it. Oh, Belgium, cool. I feel like I should, since it's such a popular brand, I should try that. I've also been using Burt's Bees face washes, the brightening one, and then the chamomile deep cleansing one. Could you sing? I can sing, but I'm not going to sing on here. I was humming earlier when I was trying to think of something to say. I ran out of stories to tell because most of my stories are quite incriminating. What's your process when it comes to research and learning more? Burt's Bees broke you out? I haven't tried their toner. I think I've only tried their face washes. Their face wash and their oil cleanser. I like their oil cleanser. My process when it comes to research. When I was younger, I used to research things more deeply, but now if I'm just interested in something, I'll do like a basic Google search, and if I become more invested in learning more, then I'll watch documentaries, YouTube videos. I try to make sure I only, what am I trying to say? I do my research with credible sources, which is really hard to find. It depends on what you're trying to research, though. I keep a notebook as well and record whatever I am researching. Who's your favorite cousin? Who would that be? Kellen? Cameron? Kidding. Do I watch BL series? Can I speak French? No, I can't. I want to. My sister, who is on here, can. Together, the series. I haven't heard of that one. Like I said earlier, I just finished Tiger King last night. A little. I'm sure you can speak a decent amount. I really want to learn it though. Yeah, now that we have all this time, we should be perfecting our language skills. I'm actually reading now, which is surprising. Together, the series on YouTube. Okay, I'll check that out. What's my favorite series? I can't choose just one because I like different genres. Oh, yeah, that'd be funny. Series. I like Black Mirror. I like. It's hard. I've seen a lot of good shows and I can't think of any right now. Okay. I'm still working on this picture. Oops. Let's watch together the series. Okay, I'll check that out. Okay, what colors should I add? Oh, it's bright. Oops. Barry? Oh, I've heard a lot about Ozark. I mean, I don't know what it's about, but I've heard everyone likes it. Can I say jerk in French? No, I don't know any French. I know oui. Yellow. Okay, I'll do yellow. What?
It's Matthew.
Yeah, I know he's on there.
You saw that?
Yeah. Are you watching?
Huh?
Are you watching?
Yeah, did you
HBO. I don't have HBO. Drugly. I might have to watch that actually. Yeah, I watch anime. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've been wanting to watch Euphoria because that's on HBO, right? I was gonna mooch off of someone, but I could just do like the free trial and binge it within the 7 days. What do I think about Ashley Banks' outfit style? I don't know. Let me do a quick Google search. Oh, okay. I mean, it's cute for the time. From Fresh Prince, right? I wouldn't wear it. But I feel like this style is coming back now. Some of this stuff. Some lo-fi hip hop. Yeah, I like playing that in the background. Oh gosh, excuse me. I'm starting to get hungry, so I might have to go. Yeah, preppy 90s. I mean, yeah, some of the outfits are cute. What are you guys gonna eat? I need ideas. I have some ramen downstairs I guess I could make, but that's not really what I want. Turn on a light. Spending time. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Ooh, Brussels sprouts. Dad was saying that he's been wanting Brussels sprouts. He said that yesterday or something. That sounds good. I need some vegetables. I haven't had vegetables in a while. I never plan what I'm eating. I just kind of go into the kitchen, stand there, think about the things that I've been eating this whole time, and then grab the exact same thing. Okay, thank you for joining. Will I post my artwork? No. I might show it in the next one, I guess. I'll finish it up. Actually, I think I'm just gonna end this. Yeah. It's been fun. Make sure that you're subscribed and you have the bell button turned on, because that's how you get notified when I make a post on my community tab or just any post, and you'll be notified when I start live streaming again, which I plan to do again next Saturday. So yeah, thanks again for joining. Family, you can continue your chat on cell phones. Okay, bye, I'm ending it.